Okay, people, so me and my niece just got done watching Boruto Naruto the movie. Now, obviously, you guys know that I've seen it before, but I got it on right here, as you can see. We got it on Blu-ray and DVD, and she finally got to watch it because she's a huge Naruto fan. She's 10 years old, but been watching it for about 3 or 4 years now. Really loves Naruto, and I wanted to do a video just kind of getting her perspective on it, getting younger kids, because people always say, you know, anime is for older people, you know, little kids aren't into it anymore. This is a prime example. She watched Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, Dragon Ball, Fairy Tail, Sailor Moon, you name it, and not even just those. She's watched shit that even I haven't watched, okay? So she's on that anime stuff, but we're talking about Boruto Naruto the movie in particular. So I guess I want to ask, for starters, what did you think about the movie as a whole?
Well, I like it a lot. It's a lot of, like, plot twists and a lot of I can't explain.
So what do you think about, okay, I know one of the things that you kept on bothering me about throughout the film is about Mitsuki and who his parents are, or parents. What do you think about that?
I'm confused. I'm thinking like he's just his parent is the whole package. The mom and the dad.
Because I explained to her in the Naruto Gaiden, or some people call it Sarada Gaiden, that seemingly Orochimaru was like in a female's body. So it's kind of interesting, and obviously I try my best not to spoil her on everything, whatever, but it seems as though maybe Orochimaru was actually the female, and there's, you know, I guess a dude that did it, or what are your thoughts on that?
I'm thinking, I don't know.
I mean, you know, we had a great time watching the film, honestly. Any person that even watched Naruto Part 1, and you just, all you need to know at the end of the day, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Boruto Naruto the movie, or anything about that, spoiler alert, Naruto becomes Hokage, he has kids, Sasuke has a kid, or, yeah, he has a kid or whatever, and ultimately, you know, it leads into one thing or another. So, you know, it's really a film that anybody could watch if you, at the very least, experience somewhat of Naruto. Now, what do you think? Because I know you were a little disappointed with Boruto cheating and shit in the Chunin exams. How do you feel about that?
I feel that wasn't right, and I think it was all the doctor who gave it to his fault.
Yeah, he was kind of like brainwashing him into
like
cheating.
Saying, this is your way. This is like what's right, but it's actually in reality wrong.
Yeah. Now, here's a question, because you know what Naruto went through as a child. You know, he didn't have his parents, stuff like that. How do you feel about Naruto not having his parents? And you know, he went through a lot, but Boruto has his parents, but Naruto isn't there because he's Hokage. What is your kind of thoughts on that? How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's kind of the same, but kind of not. And because like Boruto doesn't have Naruto around like as much, like a real father there, and it's just kind of the same as Naruto.
Yeah, see, because people look at it like, oh, you know, he's being whiny or whatever, but at the end of the day, when you're a little kid and you don't have your parent around, especially the one that you look up to the most, you're gonna feel a certain way. Now, granted, obviously, it's different. Naruto had nobody, and, you know, I would kind of argue, well, at least he had his mother and sister, but like you were saying, you know, it still feels the same, because at the end of the day, Naruto's not around.
There.
Exactly. You know, his father's not around, so he's going to have those emotions. But, I mean, by the end of the movie, you saw that he kind of accepted it. Like, my
like,
father has that.
At least he's here.
Yeah.
And he's actually, like, watching.
Exactly. You see, because there's a lot of people that look at it like, oh, you know, it's totally different. Boruto should not be complaining, but it's still similar, but at the same time it's different. So it's totally a different thing. Now, what did you think about seeing Sasuke being Boruto's teacher? How did you feel about that one?
It's shocking that Boruto even looks up to Sasuke. Because Naruto and Sasuke, that was completely opposite. Sasuke was like looking like up to Naruto sometimes, thinking Naruto's pretty cooler than him, and was kind of jealous, so I'm kind of confused a little with that.
Oh man. And you mentioned, I remember we were watching it, you said that Kakashi is cooler than Konohamaru as a sensei. Do you still believe that by the end of the movie? Yeah?
I still think that, because I think what's his name, the new dude that, not Kakashi, the other new one.
Konohamaru?
Yeah. Well, he's just kind of, to me, really sobby. Like a big baby.
I mean, but you remember Konohamaru when he was a kid and he looked up to Naruto, and to see him now being Naruto's son's teacher.
Yeah, that's
cool.
That's like a big thing.
And I guess, there was a lot of things, and again, from a perspective, because she hasn't seen every single episode of Naruto, obviously some of it is not even dubbed, she watches it mainly in dub or whatever, so she doesn't know every single detail. I try to fill her in on as much as I possibly can, but just watching this and knowing that to a certain, extent, or, whatever, it's kind of like the end of Naruto's story in a way, and kind of
like a new a new
story. A new story, basically. It's like it's more leading into
like
Boruto.
A new
fresh take on it. Yeah. So how did you feel just seeing that, like, this is where Naruto's life came? Because again, you've seen the beginning of Naruto when he was lonely, no one cared about him, he had nobody, and to see him now with a family and a son and being the Hokage, what did that make you feel like?
It's a lot different, more touchy and more sad in some ways, but it's just a lot of differences in it.
Yeah.
But I still really like it.
Yeah. I mean, as a whole, I've seen this movie already a couple different times. This is the first time watching it fully dubbed, and I know people hate on the Naruto dub, but I had a great time watching it, and it's just, it's crazy to experience it. I love watching movies like this with my family and stuff like that. So, really proud of my little niecey right here. We got to see Boruto together. She's a huge Naruto fan. She's already asking me about the anime. What do you want to see from the new anime that's coming up that, is supposed to kind of tell more of the story a little bit before this, and then eventually it'll go further? What do you want out of that you didn't get in the movie?
More about this dude.
Oh, Mitsuki. She wants to know more about Mitsuki. So that's an interesting thing to think about. And also, by the way, I know I shouldn't. Maybe I'm a bad uncle, but I did spoil her to the first minute of the first episode of Boruto Naruto movie. I guess quickly, what do you think about that? Seeing older Boruto fighting this Kawaki guy. Crazy, right? With the village destroyed and everything.
Yeah.
Do you think Naruto's dead?
No.
She says no. Well,
I think he's just like in a different place.
And that's exactly what a lot of us have been saying. Yo, this girl is so smart, my niecey. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything we had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'll greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people,
have an awesome day.
Hey! Seriously, though, have an awesome one. And go watch Boruto Naruto the movie if you're a Naruto fan.
Great.
Yeah. Hey!